Hi guys, welcome back to another episode of Rebuilding Portsmouth. Now, in our last episode, we had the first game of the season away at West Ham United. We got ourselves a very, very good point. I say a very, very good point. I thought we maybe could have done a little bit better, but I just wanted to try and play a little bit more of a conservative type of formation to try and stop us conceding so many goals this year. That was the main plan anyway. And of course, we had the horrible problem of Kieran Griffiths breaking his fucking foot. 4 to 5 months he's going to be out, so that is not good. And just to prove how amazing our new defence is, in our very next game, we went out at home to QPR and conceded 7 fucking goals. This is one of the most irritating and ridiculous games, and I know I say that kind of every other episode now because that just seems to be what happens. So take a little look at these stats. I would go through everything that happened in this game, but let's just put it this way: we were 5-0 down at one point in this match. We did manage to get a few goals back, as you can see, but the way this game went was just utterly ridiculous. And as you can see, Dominic Hyam and Tony Ivancic are both injured, and Ivancic's injury, of course it's serious, because that's how this happens. We didn't get a single injury in pre-season, and yet the moment the season starts, boom, everybody's out. So yeah, Ivancic is going to be out for 2 months, so that's fun. Norman Millington did get his first league goal for us, which was good to see, and Jed Wallace, of course, managed to score us one as well. But the fact is, Mbaye Niang scored 2 hat-tricks against us. He scored 6 goals in one game against us. And they had 21 shots, that's fine, 10 of which were on target. We had 26 shots, 9 of which were on target, and somehow managed to lose 7-4. I mean, Jesus. We had 8 clear-cut chances in this game as well, compared to their 5. The game was just the most absurd thing in the world. At one point, they were actually 4-0 up, despite having no decent opportunities. They were just long shot. It's like back to what it was like before, if you remember. So yeah, it just complete anomaly game, basically, or so I thought. Horrible match to play, but it happened, and we have to move on. It was terrible. Just 7 goals. Unbelievable. And bear in mind, look, we were actually 4-0 down inside the first 26 minutes. Look, 5-0 down inside the first half an hour it was. Just the most ridiculous thing. So then in our next game, of course, we had a lower division derby in the Cup. And what would you know happened again? The same old crap. It's a really, really big shame because I don't know what's going on all of a sudden. Musonda also picked up an injury in this game and will be out for... Or maybe not. I think he's actually okay. I think his injury wasn't too serious. But it's getting a little bit ridiculous now. 20 shots, 8 on target, no goals. 1 clear-cut chance for them, no half chances, 1 goal, win the game. 2 of them in a row. I mean, at least they didn't score 7 passes. It's just infuriating because I don't know what to do. The tactic is working in the sense that we're having more shots generally, more clear-cut chances, creating more opportunities, and the goals just aren't going in the net. And yet anyone's... by the way, the goal was a free kick, Jake Foster-Caskey's goal. Good free kick. But that is it, and that wasn't their clear-cut chance, of course, because free kicks don't really count as those. It was their chance was good, which they missed, of course, because it was a 1-on-1, and they put it wide, I think. So yeah, not a good month really for us, and not a good start to the season, to be honest. It's very, very surprising. I feel like we should have a lot better than that, but the injuries are certainly not helping. I'm pretty certain Musonda isn't out for too long, though, but it's the others that are going to be the problem. So I'll just show you the squad anyway while we're on the topic. So top goal scorer for us at the moment is Burrell with 2. I think both of which have been off the bench again. Or no, I think he started the last game and scored both those goals. Assists-wise, well, Osborne, Wallace and Millington have 1 each. Player of the match, none yet. Are you surprised? Me neither. Pass rating, wow, 95%, although that probably was for about 10 minutes at the end of the game, although we made a lot of tackles in that game, so maybe not. Yellow cards, Marcelo's got 1, no reds yet. Average rating at the moment, Ali Burrell is the best by an absolute mile. Now we're just going to jump straight into today's game against Norwich, because also, you may have noticed that yesterday I put out, when I put out the video, I put it out with the Premier League squads attached in a separate image thing in the, not the description, but in a comment. So if you guys are interested, go back to yesterday's video if you missed that and are interested in that. That's where you'll find the current screenshots of all the current Premier League sides. So yeah, that's cool. Right, let's get straight into things and just see if we can't come up with something here. We're away from home, and we're going to have to play a slightly deeper system, I think, unless we've literally got no one that can really play there. Musonda, he can. The problem is these injuries are already coming and biting us. I've strengthened the squad, and still it's not brilliant because the injuries. McAvoy, Griffiths, Ivancic, all starters are all out. And thankfully McAvoy will be back in a couple of weeks, but Griffiths and Ivancic, we can say goodbye to them and for a while. Ivancic, probably late October kind of time, and Griffiths not till the new year, which is horrible, because I think this could have been the breakout season for him, which is a massive shame. You can see his values already dropped, and I think his stats might drop quite a fair bit during that time, which is just the last thing we need. But Watmore is back from suspension, so that might help us a little bit at the back. Marcelo's going to be on the bench for today's game, because we're sort of alternating him and Yanko, and generally him and Yanko, because he is predominantly right-sided, but can play both. Ola Oftref will get his first appearance for us today. No, I think he started the last game, actually, what we're talking about. So we're just going to have to go with this, basically. I just want to see. We can always switch to our more attacking style if needs be, which needs may well, because if you recall, Norwich actually did the double over us last year, I think. They were actually very good in both games. Last thing we need is a horrible season where we get relegated or some crap. Because I just think we're too good for that. We've proven that. I just don't know what's gone wrong with us. So basically, my advice, not my advice, but what I'm going to say now is, obviously, I don't pretend for a second that I think I know what I'm doing with this game. I think by now you probably know very clearly that I have no idea what I'm doing, and I rely mostly on help from you guys. So my advice, not my advice, why do I keep saying my advice? My hope is from this episode, if this tactic screws up massively, you've seen what it is, you know what kind of tactic we play for our defensive style. If you could think of a way that I can make that tactic better, drop it in the comments, because I'm very, very interested to hear what you guys have to say about it, like genuinely. So let's get straight into this and see how we can, see if we can come up with our first win of the season away at a team who last year did the double over us, and that would be quite an achievement by our standards this year. I really just want to see a bit more defensive solidity. Having Watmore back is sure as hell is definitely going to help. Playing Gray and Webster together was not wise. I mean, Gray will be good, but not just yet. Oh, please, not a goal from a corner. That'll just top it all off. Right, Wallace there now. Close him down. It's only going to end up back down here. Oh, okay. But, yeah, I'm just trying to think the ways we can improve this tactic. We get a lot of ball... Oh, there we go, okay. Ball cleared away. This is looking a bit backs against the wall already. Norwich are getting a lot of possession, but that's because... Oh, there we go. Well done, Bachmann. What? Oh, couple of good blocks there. I don't know why it got batted back into there. That was sort of a earlier version of FM kind of stuff there. I'm just going to get rid of the league tab. We don't really need that, and it's covering the goal, and I find it quite annoying. That's only really useful in saves or situations where we're actually involved in the league title chase. It's Burrell here, out on the left-hand side. Has he got a cross? Maybe drops it short for Afteref? And no, nobody there. Norwich are actually have got a very, very good side, and they've got a good base of really good English players, so fair play to them. The English team has actually got 4 or 5 Norwich players in it. Timothy Chandler, I'm pretty certain he's at Southampton on another one of my saves or something. Mantum, Osborne, or he's at Southampton at the start, I forget. It might have even been from FM14. That this does not look like it's going to... We've not started well here. All the chances have gone Norwich's way, and I'm sensing a long shot coming soon. Oh, that terrible touch from Dele Alli. And Ali Burrell... Oh, okay. Oh, that's actually not a bad ball. Mantum over the top. Just holds the ball up enough. Can he find a good pass? Drops it back for Charlie Musonda, who's playing deeper than he'd like. After F. Ball across the box. Ali Burrell, and it's somehow straight down John Ruddy's throat. Golden opportunity, again, missed. And it's these types of opportunities that we've been failing to put away in the last 2 games, basically. That kind of right in front of goal kind of stuff. Lassie Vegan plays for Huddersfield Town now. Statistically, well, yeah, but... Okay, well, we're going to turn off pass into space then for this one. Going to try and hit early crosses because just to try and get something in there. We've actually come back into it a little bit now, which is nice. Norwich started quite strong, but they've just sort of faded out a little bit. I'm hoping we can use that. A draw wouldn't be the worst result in the world, but it wouldn't be nice to get a couple of wins on the board just to get us clear of the relegation places to start this season off. You know, our objective once again is to just avoid relegation according to the board, because they weren't prepared to offer me any decent sums of money for not doing that, basically. It put the transfer budget up by like 100k, so it seemed pointless at this point to actually go and do that. In fact, I actually put the win bonuses on higher this year just because I wanted to see if it would make any difference to us. As you can see, probably not, when you've conceded 7 goals at home to QPR. But, as with our last away game, relatively tight. I don't know what it is. I think at home we do still need to play our more attacking style though, because I tried it against QPR and they absolutely rollicked us, as you saw. I really want to bring on Norman Mitchell soon because Erasmus... Oh, come on! He's just headed that in from the edge of the penalty... He's called Kermit. If I could do an impression of Kermit the Frog that was passable, I would have done it right then, but I'm not going to. It looked like he's just headed that goal in from the edge of the penalty area. Also, it felt like it was in slow motion when that ball went into the net. Am I about to be very, very disappointed in Mr. Bachmann? Oh, that's a shame. Right, let's see what happened then. Ball out here, knocked across the box, and oh, he's not that far out. Oh wait, yes he is, and the keeper's running the wrong way. Right, 1-0 to Norwich. So I am going to make a change soon. We're going to go for our more attacking style because what other choice have we really got? Going to wait till 65 minutes so I can make... Actually, no. I'm going to do it now. And look at that. Newcastle absolutely hammering Everton. Right, we're going to go to the tactics screen to do this. Jump to the more attacking effort there. And Norman Millington is on. Come on, Norm. What have you got for me, love? What other options have we got? I'm thinking Marcelo, but not just yet. I'm going to give Yanko a little bit longer. Millington got his first goal against QPR and it was a good finish. I just need to get him firing a bit more. We are going to do a quick team talk as well to try and calm the lads down a little bit because they are clearly furious, but I don't know. I just don't find those team talks really do anything. Rarely do they ever have any effect, I've noticed anyway. Right, yeah, we'll close down Kermit and, I don't know, just put Miss Piggy out there. She'll distract him or something. Dele Alli, oh my... Goal from a corner! I don't know. It just seems that, like, nothing works anymore. And there's not been an update, which is what's really surprising. Like, our tactic that was enabling us to absolutely dominate teams at the start of last season just seemed to stop working. And I know that obviously teams scout you, but, like, it just seems really strange. Yeah, I'm going to make the next substitution now. On will come Marcelo for Yanko, but Ben Osborne's looking a bit knackered. Okay, Robert Gray. Oh, no, what am I doing? Why would I do that? We're going to bring on Torres Crespo. He's... for the ball in midfield role because he tackles like a madman. He's like Mark van Bommel, only not as good, and we need that right about now. A little bit of a risk, but sometimes you just got to take that risk. We're going to have to go on attacking as well. That often works for us. They've had more shots. All right, come on, let's use a corner and do something good with it. Ball out to Aftereth. In for Sam Manton. Will he get the shot away? Yes, he does. And it's saved. And as usual, in a game that we're actually probably having about the same kind of rub of the green with in terms of possession, shooting, shots, chances. Look, it's dead even and we're 2-0 down. This is what I mean. Every game, it's like this. Any game where the game is even, we're losing lately. And oh my days, that was terrible pass from Aftereth. Knocked through for Sacco. Surely not 3-0. That would be an embarrassment. Are you kidding me? How come we can't do that? This has been happening in every game now, and I don't know how to stop it. It's not as if we're even playing badly. We're either matching teams or being better than them and still can't seem to score a goal. What a strike from Sacco. Everyone's got a long shot on them. Again, just amazing. I mean, look at that. 3-0 down. Unbelievable. Take your time. Get a tackle in. Well done, Saidi. Why are you still on the pitch by any chance? Could have sworn I brought on him for... Did I bring him on for Taylor? I'm a bit of a knob there, aren't I? That was a huge error on my part. I mean, not that it makes any difference now anyway, but... Oh, why isn't he being tracked? Are you kidding me? Oh, for the love of Jesus. Yeah, there you go. 4-0 to Norwich. All in the second half. I'm just at a loss as to... He's there and then he's not, and then Sacco... Oh, he can score a one-on-one. Bang. Lovely finish. And 4-0 down. We've got problems, because I don't know what to do. We're playing well, and still losing ridiculously heavily now. And it's starting to get a little bit silly. I mean, we've conceded 11 goals in 2 games. And... That's horrible. We're in trouble if we keep on like this. We need to do something. So, yeah, if you've got an idea of how we can fix our defensive tactic, then let me know. Because clearly we've got problems. And I don't understand what's going wrong. Because it was all working just fine. I mean, admittedly, Norwich battered us both times last year as well. But it's still worrying. You know, when you're losing to Derby despite being the better side, when you're losing to QPR despite at least matching them, and when you're losing to Norwich when they've edged it slightly and you're losing 4-0. This is every game this is happening now, and something needs to be done. But anyway, in the next episode we will be doing our live comm against Swansea City. Interesting. But in between there, we've got Stoke at home, must win, and Manchester City away at home, must not get double figures scored against us. I don't know. Swansea away. I mean, last year against Swansea away, we dominated them and absolutely hammered them. But now it just seems impossible. So yeah, if you guys like what you've seen, please feel free to drop a like on the video, and if you'd like to even more than that, please feel free to subscribe to my channel for more Portsmouth and Red Star Belgrade in your inbox every single day at 5:30 and 8 o'clock, and I will see you guys in the next episode for the Swansea City game, and believe me guys, the struggle is on. Bye-bye.